What's up, YouTube? I'm back at you again. This is Michael. If this is your first time here on this channel, I want to welcome you. I try to speak the truth best I can. And if you're already watched me before, then welcome back. You guys already know I'm not going to pull no punches. I don't think YouTube much cares what I talk about sometimes. I don't think they really care. I don't really care, but I don't think they like it too much. I made some shorts this morning, and I called the people in Chicago, and you know who I'm talking about, animals. I put it on X too, and I got all kind of responses. They're not animals, they're people. No, they're not. No, they're not. The mayor of Chicago said these are just isolated incidents where they were doing a Christmas tree, lighting up a Christmas tree, man. Had 300 people riot, 8 people shot, one 14-year-old boy dead. And in Chicago, that innocent little girl just sitting over there, not a little girl, but she's a young lady, sitting on a train. And you guys saw the picture of the person that came up and poured gasoline on her and then chased her down and lit her on fire. Ain't nobody on that train did nothing. Okay? That guy got off the train and they found, but nobody did nothing. Those are animals. I'm sorry, you call them whatever you want. And we all know who I'm talking about. Okay? And it's not just there. It's all over the United States, man. The government is not the government anymore, they're zookeepers. And they're allowing that stuff to happen. Okay? They got it in San Francisco, got it in LA, got it in Memphis, in New Orleans, in Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., all those places. And we're going to go down there now to Venezuela and start a war with Venezuela so we can funnel a whole bunch more money down there, classified money. You know what I mean? That's classified. We don't even get to know what they're doing with it. Okay? They're going to blame Venezuela for all the fentanyl being brought up in the United States. Well, they're getting all that stuff. Venezuela is not making the materials to make that drug. They're buying them from India and China. And Trump said he was going to stop all that. He ain't stopped nothing. Okay? I'm on a VPN right now. So I get to see things that maybe a lot of people don't get to see, number one. And number two, I have access to videos that you probably don't get. Because I have the Tor server. I'm just going to leave it at that. But I watched some of these gang members talking about how if the U.S. Army goes after them, they're going to go after people in the United States. Okay? So, it's coming, folks. You guys don't want to listen to it. It's okay, man. It's okay. Just stay right there. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. They're just letting everything kind of go crazy. You see, they got to create the problem. Then, ta-da, they create the solution. And some of you might like the solution. Okay? Where they'll be putting y'all in camps and all kind of stuff for your safety. It's for your safety. Right? When society in the USA in the next couple of years is broken down, it's going to. Okay? I'm 67 years old. And I read an awful lot. Okay? I'm retired. I don't even teach right now. And I have a lot of time to research stuff and look at stuff and go down to what they call rabbit holes. And I went down quite a few rabbit holes. And these elites, man, they're building underground bunkers. I'm watching these videos of people hearing all these weird sounds coming from underground. Ground's shaking. They got drones flying around. They're going to get to the bottom of it, but they never do, right? And like I said, these elites and the government, they got a safe place to go underground, okay, when things start to happen. But you're not going to have, well, you're going to have a safe place to go for your own safety. It's going to be these camps. And they're going to make the USA so out of control and so crazy that you will beg to go into those camps. But the thing of it is, it's like the Cockroach Motel. Remember they had those advertisements? They go in, but they don't come out. You ain't coming out that, sir, ma'am, children, we can't let you out for your own safety. And you need to hand over your cell phone for your own safety. We don't want people to know you're here. Either that or they're just going to block the internet from you. So that's a coming. It's a coming. I tell people, they say, well, I don't think that's going to happen. And I said, well, let me tell you something. When they had Mr. C, if I told you back in September of 2019, okay, I want you guys to put in your Wayback Machine brains. If I was to have told you back in September of 2019, then 4 or 5 months, 6 months, they would have lockdowns. You wouldn't be able to go outside. You wouldn't even be able to go to the beach. You would have to wear a mask. You would have to stand 3 foot apart from one another. And you would have to get these arm tickets, where they jab you with something. We don't even know really what it is. They're hiding information on that. But anyways, if I'd have told you all that in September of 2019, you'd have said, man, you lost your mind, homie. You need to take off the tinfoil hat. That ain't ever going to happen. But it did. Okay? It did. And what's fixing to come to the United States, I'm telling you right now, in the next couple years. Okay, they got to prepare for it. They got to prepare for it. And they're going to have to collapse everything. They're going to have to create complete and absolute chaos to where you will beg for the government to come in and save you and your family. If you remember, old Klaus Schwab, World Economic Forum, I say it a lot because he said it. It was on video. They might have taken it off by now, but you will own nothing. You will have no privacy, and you will like it. Okay? He's not asking you might like it. He's saying you will like it. Okay? They're having all these drones, man. Trump is going to get to the bottom of all these drones. Whatever happened to all that, man? Things flying over, I look at all these videos. Maybe some of them are AI. I don't know. Maybe some of them are fake. I don't know. Maybe some of them are airplanes, but I don't know what they are, really. They got this strange fog and stuff that's kind of blowing around. And they just got all kind of weird things going on. And you guys are all distracted. All distracted like a baby crying. You just shake the keys, and now the baby's looking at the keys, right? Everybody's distracted in the United States. So, I've put out about a passport. If you ain't got a passport, man, you ain't getting out of it. You can't leave. You can't leave. And I'm going to be honest with you. People say, well, I ain't got the money for a passport. If you don't have $150 for a passport, I don't want you over here. You stay right there where you're at, man. Stay right there in your little neighborhoods, right? Neighborhoods or hoods or whatever they want to call them. You stay right there in those. You stay right there in those big cities, man. See how well they take care of you. I don't want the people over here. You know exactly who I'm talking about. I think YouTube does too, man. That's why they don't put up my videos a lot. I don't really care. I'm not doing it. Like I said, I'm not doing it for the money. Couple years of me making these videos. I'll give you my Gmail address in a little bit. A couple years of me making these videos. You people are going to be fleeing there like rats off a ship. And if you don't have a passport, number one, you ain't going to leave. Right now, I'll help you leave not financially, but I'll help you leave. You can send me an email. I'll leave a comment in the comment section, and I'll answer it. And I got my email address in the description. But in a couple years, I will have a website up and running that will give you guys a place to go. But you're going to have more than a passport by then. You're going to have a credit card, because it's not going to be for free. Okay? The free time is until I set up that website, which I will do here, like I said, in the next couple of years. Things got to get really, really bad in the USA, and they're going to get bad. And when they do, like I said, I'm going to have me a website set up, help everybody want to come over here. I know the system. I've been coming over here for 12 years, been living over here for 4, so I got all kind of connections. Hook you up over here. Anyways, let me give you my email address. Not one person has ever emailed me, asked me any questions. But anyways, it's LIVE dot rich, RICH dot Cambodia at gmail.com. live.rich.cambodia at gmail.com. It's in the description. And like I said, you guys are going to be fleeing that place, man. I got a place for you to come over here, but a lot of you won't listen. They won't listen. They're going to stay over there and look at their football and scream at the TV about their team and all the rest of that stuff, man. So anyways, it's just advice from an old man, right? Just went down a whole bunch of rabbit holes. You guys might want to prepare for what's coming, okay? Everybody said Trump was going to save it. I kind of thought he was too, but he ain't doing nothing, man. He's just flying around the world, man, meeting with all these other people. He don't give a crap about the USA anymore, man. He says he does, but he don't care, man. He doesn't care. Like I said, I don't have no Trump derangements. I never met the man. Don't really care, but it's not my country anymore. It's you guys' country. All I can tell you, man, is you guys better make a plan to get out of there. If not, well, whenever it's time, I'm going to have me a nice little website to look up, man. I'll hook you guys up with links to nice doctors over here in schools and all kinds of stuff. But that one's going to cost you some money. So anyways, right now it's for free. And guys might want to look around a little bit, man, see what's going on, right? Put down that Netflix or Disney or whatever you guys are looking at. I don't know, TikTok videos where they just sit there on that Facebook and they just doing that. Right? I don't know. That doesn't seem like that's really working out too well for y'all. But all right, man. Well, listen, thank you guys so much for looking at my video, and I'll talk to you guys again later. Bye.